You are officially healed. You have gone within and you have healed yourself completely. Someone broke your heart. Yeah, they did. They broke your heart. This is someone that you thought was the one, and you let your guard down on it. You let your guard down with this person because you thought they was the one, and they broke your heart. And after the relationship ended, you went deep within. I mean, you actually did the work and didn't even have any instructions on how to do it. But something in you, you followed your higher self. You followed your intuition, and something told you to go within. And then, guess what happened when you went within? You faced your shadow. That relationship, it triggered a dark night of the soul, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It triggered a dark night of the soul. And you were able to see yourself. You were actually able to see yourself and how you are in relationships. You were able to see all of your wounds and what you had been projecting into your life as far as relationships are concerned. Yeah. That's what you did. You did exactly that. Yeah. You found out a great deal about yourself. You had a big codependency issue, codependency wound, rejection wound. You're the type of person that will give your all in relationships. You actually put yourself on the back burner in relationships, and you did it with this relationship as well. You sure did. And you've been doing this for a very long time, haven't you? Yeah. So the Holy Spirit is saying that this rejection, this heartbreak, it was for your protection. Most certainly was, because you know why? The person that you were with had multiple masks. Multiple masks. Yes, sweetheart. They did. He or she was a total opposite of what they were presenting to you. This person had a whole lot of addictions that you were not aware of. Whole lot of addictions. Yeah. You thought this person was gonna be. You guys thought you thought you was gonna build with this person. This person had a lot of secrets. They had a lot of secrets that you did not know about. So this person could have been someone that was very surface level. Is what the Holy Spirit is telling me. My spirit team is telling. It was very, very, very surface level. So any intellectual conversations, no, unless it was something that they were interested in. Also, like anytime you try to express anything about the relationship, emotions, anything like that, this person couldn't even participate in a conversation, is what I'm hearing. Had no depth whatsoever when it came to emotions. Person was emotional illiterate, is what I'm hearing. But they carried a great deal of mass. They had a whole lot of addictions. There was also a false twin flame. You thought this person was your twin flame. Yeah, this person was not the one for you. So And I know right now you're starting to see that, or you already saw that because you went through the dark night of the soul. But here's the thing. You're going to find love again. A love of a lifetime. Got the wedding day card out here. Got the lover's card at the bottom of the deck. So, what this relationship taught you is how to love yourself, how to pour into your own cup first. This relationship also taught you what you don't want. It showed you what you don't want in a relationship. And you know what? What you did was you got standards now. Not to say that you didn't have standards. It's like now that you know what you know, you're not having it. Out the gate, you're not having it. Your next relationship, you're gonna be on point, on your P's and Q's with it. Catching every red flag is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's what you're gonna be doing. Yeah. This person played on your insecurities. They tried to trauma bond with you. They try to, yeah. And they also, you know what else they did? They thought your kindness was actually a weakness. They thought you being emotionally vulnerable was a weakness. They thought you being loving and caring was weak. Whatever it is that you guys had in common, that was fleeing. Very fleeing, really, really quick. Really, really quick. This could have been a makeup, breakup type of situation where this person will play off of your emotions. But now that you've gone through the dark night of the soul, now that you've learned some things about yourself, your relationship patterns, and now that you learn what wounds that you needed to heal, and you took the time to actually heal yourself from this relationship, you're moving forward with a newfound vision of how you want love in your life. So you're going to be projecting, no longer projecting negative relationships or relationships that are going to be teaching you lessons like in the past. You're going to be projecting relationships that bring healing, that brings patience, that brings understanding, that produces growth. Why? Because you've done the work. You healed from it. That's why. Yeah. 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 Self-love. Deserving. You deserve what's about to come. You deserve this new love that's about to come into your life. Because this new love is sweet. It's very sweet. It's like a love that you never ever experienced before. This person that's going to come into your life, they're going to be very patient with you, very caring. You're going to be like, what's the catch? You're going to be, what's the catch? Don't let this past relationship, this last relationship that you just got out of, ruin this new relationship that's coming in, okay? Because you did all the healing work. I know, I understand, like, what is the catch? You too nice, or yeah, just go with the flow with this one. You already know Stay watchful. If there's any red flags, address it or off with their head. You know what to do now. I feel like you know what to do now. You know what you want when it comes to love. You know that you're no longer compromising. And you're no longer going to be involved with people who do not know how to express their emotions properly, who do not know how to communicate properly, who doesn't keep secrets, who are not manipulative, who are not liars. You don't want any more of those. And I feel you on that because you've done a great deal of work. You've done a great deal of work. And your spirit team said you did it naturally. Naturally. What they're saying about naturally, because I just said, what do you mean naturally? What do you mean naturally? So when they said naturally, they mean that it just is something that wasn't taught to you. You wasn't taught to go within growing up. You're probably someone who grew up where you saw like your family go from relationship to after relationship to after relationship without healing. And you probably thought that was the proper way of doing things. But for some reason, during this last relationship, you took a pause because this person hurt you. They devastated you. And from what I'm hearing, it came like a surprise. Like, what? Huh? Okay. So to pick yourself back up like that on your own and go within and heal yourself and actually take accountability for the part that you played in a relationship, for looking at your wounds that could have projected this person into your life, for actually seeing the lesson and learning the lesson behind this relationship on your own. No one did not show you how to do it. And that's what I'm talking about. Well, that's what your spirit team is talking about when they say you did it natural. You did it naturally. So, I said all this to say, get ready. There's a new love coming in. Yeah. Sure is. You'll be surprised. Woo! You're gonna be surprised about this love. Let me see what that one is. Oh no. I hate when my cards fall. Yeah. Healing heart. You healed your heart. Yeah, you healed your heart. What else? Give me something else that I can send the lovely collective off with. Yeah. So there's going to be balance in this new relationship that's coming in. So there's going to be even give and take with this relationship, which I feel like in the past you didn't do any equal give and take with the relationships. It was always a little bit one-sided as far as communication wise, as far as gift giving wise. Like your love language was kind of like off. It was like in reverse or something like that, like where it's just something about the love language, something about just even, equal give and take. It's just everything wasn't so even Steven as far as in the relationship. So this new relationship that's coming in is going to be very balanced relationship, very loving relationship, very kind person. Okay, try to be nice. Try to be nice. I know it'd be hard. It's gonna be hard, but another thing that your spirit team is saying is that you did not allow this situation to close your heart chakra. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your heart chakra is still open. And that's the reason why you're manifesting this new love, or projecting this new love into your life. Because that past relationship, when I say break, when people say break your heart, it's just sometimes when people get their heart broken, or it's sort of like just disappointment. You were very disappointed in this person, very disappointed because of the time and the effort that you put into the relationship. So when I say broke your heart, this person disappointed you because your spirit team and the Holy Spirit is saying that your heart chakra is open. It's open, it's balanced, it's, hmm, hmm, yeah, yeah, mm-hmm, connection, yes, someone you're going to see eye to eye with, someone that's going to love you the right way, going to love you properly. Yeah, you're manifesting a new love connection, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You done been through it. You don't even know half of the things that past person was hiding, but that's okay. That's okay. Again, rejection is God's protection. And I'm glad right now that you're moving forward, is what I'm hearing. You've already let it go. You let it go and you heal from it. And now that's the reason why you're getting blessed with this new love. You actually done the work. A lot of people can't even do that. A lot of people will be sitting here watching tarot after tarot after tarot video instead of looking deep within themselves and trying to figure out things about themselves that needs to be healed. There's some people that can't even find the pattern, the relationship pattern. So for the simple fact that you are able to see your relationship pattern, for actually even being able to just like, hey, take accountability for the part that you played, that speaks volumes. It does. It speaks volumes. Volumes. Okay. So keep loving on yourself. Make sure that there are non-negotiables in place. Yes. Get you a non-negotiable list. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think I'm gonna post some sample non-negotiable lists on my website. Get get you a non-negotiable list. Craft you a non-negotiable list for this next love. Because here's the thing. When you're manifesting new love in your life, here's the thing. A lot of people will just tell you, yeah, you're manifesting new love. However, they don't tell you counterfeits come. No, they don't tell you that. No, they don't. They don't tell you that counterfeits come as well. They come in the form of threes. Just like death come in the form of threes, they come in the form of threes. Everything comes in threes. Okay, so you may be presented with some options. Only one is going to be the correct option. You're going to know. Pay attention to your body and how your body feels around these people that comes into your life, these new people in your life. Also ask a lot of intuitive questions, a lot of them. Ask them. How do you handle conflict in a relationship? Ask them. See what they say. Ask them. Ask them what happened in their last relationship and what part did they play, and see what the response is. If they blame it solely on the other person, nah, you don't want that type of person in your life. That's someone that plays the blame game and don't take accountability. Mm-hmm. And if they can't handle conflict, what's going to happen when you go through the storm and the rain? Because we already know our relationships are not peachy. You don't go through, divine unions do have the capability, and sacred partnerships and soul partnerships But you don't think they have disagreements? This is not Fantasy Island. This is real 3D reality that we're living in. So, see how they handle conflict in relationships. Ask them what part they played in the last relationship demise. And let's see what they say. But yeah, three people coming to you. Make sure you test them on an emotional level, spiritual level, mental level. If they come off passionate right from the gate, cut it off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cut it off. Yeah. Because Holy Spirit is saying that most people that come to you, they're attracted to you based on your looks. Mm-hmm. So if they come to you on that type of level, that touchy, feely level, passionate level, straight out the gate, without getting to know you, without, no, cut it off. Don't even let it go any further. There will be no stages. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. There you have it. That's your reading.